Welcome back to the Divine Beast Cave. In this episode, we enter Divine Beast Dran's chamber. To go talk to Dran and have him help us. We need a little bit of help. So, in order to enter here, you need to have completed Dran's windmill, because that's what spawns the item, the Horned Key. Save before going in here, of course, because, you know. What does this room look like to you? Anyway, let's head in. Hey, Dran, I came to talk. You got a little bit of time? Dran, buddy? You alright? I guess he's not alright. Okay. Be careful, Triking. It seems that Dran is being manipulated. Then there's no choice but to fight him. Use your power to break the spell. Gonna be quiet for the music here. Divine Beast, Dran. Alright, this fight against Dran, what you have to do is hit him with the slingshot. He gets down to scratch the itch that you just gave him, and then you're able to hit him once. If you try to hit him again, he will charge at you and do a bunch of damage. And if you hit him with the slingshot too early, once he starts trying to fly away, he will also charge at you. So, be very careful, like this. This is what I'm talking about. If he charges at you, get out of the way. You have to let him get up into the air, and then attack him. Then swap over, and repeat. You can do charge attacks against him. That would probably work better, but they're hard to pull off without accidentally hitting him once, and then having the charge attack hit him for a second time, which will then make him charge at you, and you'll take extra damage. Also, don't stand right behind him when you attack him, otherwise his foot, when it comes back, will hit you and do damage. So be careful. Dran has quite a bit of HP, so this is going to take a little bit of time. So, yep, I did a little bit of extra damage there. Oh, I might have done that too early. Yep, I did that too early. Yeah, him running into the wall does not cause him any damage, which is interesting. Oh, come on. This bone slingshot does good damage, but it does not have any durability. Get back down here. There we go. While he's flying in circles, it's really hard to hit him with a slingshot, so be careful about that. And that was not too early. That was just on time. Yeah, I don't know what he's weak to either. He's considered a beast. He's considered a beast, so okay, whoops, I messed up. So swap back over. And actually, let's use repair powder. Just to make sure. Dran, start flying. Come on. And you hit. Nice. You have to lock on every single time you, every time you switch characters. So, remember to do that. Otherwise, you'll just waste your ammo by missing. Of course, if he's flying in circles like that, wait for him to fly straight across the middle. And if you... Ouch! Yeah, don't let him land on you. And we're done here. One more thing is, if you let him fly around too long, he will shoot a fireball, which will destroy some of the terrain. What has happened to me? And who are you? What? You say I was being manipulated. I, Dran, the god of beasts? What an embarrassment. Hey kid, sorry about that. I see. So that's what's been happening on the Earth. The Dark Genie. That's what the old man, the Fairy King, called it. If that's the case, we might be in trouble. I've heard that name before. Long ago, a monster called Black Demon appeared in the East Terra. The creature caused massacre after massacre, and almost brought the world to an end. Neither the most gallant knights nor the most powerful of sorcerers could stand before the horror of the creature, much less harm it. Its powers seemed as vast as the limitless power of the genies, thus people started to call it the Dark Genie. It wiped out nearly all of the known kingdoms of the world. Ultimately, only a few people survived on Earth. When all seemed lost, a tribe called the Moon People created an enormous urn that could seal tremendous magic power and trapped the Dark Genie inside. The world recovered and peace was restored. The world was saved by the Moon People and their mastery of the magical arts. That's about all I know. If you want to go after that Dark Genie, you'd better have the Moon People on your side. I hear that the Moon People live quietly and deep in the woods, in a place located beyond the Matataki village. The Matataki village is just south of the Norun village, so why not go there first? Odd that the Fairy King, who never liked humans, gave a kid like you the power of that stone. He's got something up. Oh well, I can use some fresh air for a change. Hop on my back. I'll give you a lift outside. By the way, if this terrain is destroyed and you fall into it, you take about 10 to 20 damage and just get respawned back up on solid ground. And not all terrain can be destroyed. So, I never got to talk about that because the fight went pretty quickly because I had some upgraded weapons. Also, Dran has some good defense and a lot of HP, so battle can take some time if you don't have upgraded weapons. I appreciate your work, kid. I don't have a clue just how powerful that genie is, but it was powerful enough to control me. Be prepared and take this along with you. We got a world map. Or a world map. This is no plain world map, kid. It's a magical map that takes you to the place you point to, instantly. First, use this map to go to the land of Matataki Village. I hear that Moon People live deep in the Wise Owl Forest. Once you reach Matataki, first thing, visit Great Treant. Follow the river, and you'll find it. He might look a bit weird, but he takes good care of people. He is sure to give you a hand. So long. Oh, come on, you didn't go with the pun. He could give you a branch because he's a tree. Oh well. Treants are trees. That's not a spoiler. That's just what they are in mythology. Anyway, we have finished the place. Diorama analysis, everything's done. So, once we go back to normal, you have to go in and out of edit mode to have this cutscene happen. Dran's back. Way to go, kid. The villagers are happy now. I realize what the old man Simba saw in you. Apparently that's the Fairy King's name. You just might be able to beat the Dark Genie. As a reward, I will teach you a special technique, the lethal windmill slash. My ears, they no longer exist.
Yeah!
So now we have the ability to do that. We are not going to be doing that, because that costs a lot of weapon HP to do, and it's really only good if there's like 5 enemies surrounding you. It is a powerful charge skill that causes damage to all enemies near you. Charge with O button, and release it after you flash 2 times. Be careful though, it eats up WHP very fast. Well, that's all I can do for now. So long, kiddo. Yes it does. It is not worth it to use. I just want to get all the rewards for everything. So, Alright, we have beat the boss, and all that's left is to scour the village for any and all red boxes, and then we'll be on our way to the next village. Let's see if there's any that have spawned in here. I know one spawns in here, dang it. Haha! A pocket! Now, it is one of the most well-hidden items. I never found out my first few playthroughs, but once you beat Dran, this appears. Allows carrying more items. You use it, you're now able to hold 70 items. So, inventory expansions, always nice. And then I think there's one over here. I might be wrong about that. It seems I am. Oh well. Always look towards the camera though, just to make sure. But yes, the pocket is one of the most useful items because inventory expansion. When I was looking for slingshot, I ran out of inventory space really quickly, so I had to come back here and store some items. I stored the premium chicken and I stored a bit of gold. I also stored something else. Oh, I stored all the stamina potions as well. I had quite a few of those. I have like, what, 9 of them? So, yeah, no, I stored them all. They're all in the storage of the hag's house. And the best part is that the storage that the hag's house has, every town has one of the villagers that will store things for you. However, it all goes to the same storage area. Hey, I got another gourd. But, so, it all goes to the same, it all goes to another storage area. Whenever you store things, they all go to the same place, so you can access them from whatever town you're in. I am good at explaining things, I promise. No, I'm not. That's a lie. Anyway, so it seems like both families that own a llama, I don't know why a llama specifically, but both families that own a llama store the llama in the barn that's below the main house. Fair enough. But they're the only two that actually have 2-floor houses. Alright, any red boxes in here? Also, something interesting, if you check this, doesn't look like you climb up. Well then, what's the point of being able to check it? Hello. You're the hero. Yes, I am. Worship me. Don't actually, though, because I would hate that so much. Yep, I want to go check Dran's windmill one more time, and then we will end this episode. We've done everything that this village has to offer, and red boxes can be hard to find sometimes. I already got the one that was there. I already got the one that was there. I think I got all the ones in Dran's windmill. They may appear based on how completed the specific house is. I'm not sure. But I know certain ones, like the ones in the village chief's house, only appear as the story progresses. So, anyway, camera. So, now that we have beat the boss and fully rebuilt the town, I will see you next time when we, well, head off to, Well, when we head off to the new place, I was just thinking for a second of where to put these. I'm just going to have a million bridges in that location specifically. Alright, and let's move this over here as well. There we go. Alright, village is done. Alright, I will see you in the next village then. See you next episode in the next village.